What's happening, guys? I am back in the house with another Division 2 video, and on this video I'm going to show you how to get all the exotics. So let's get into the video and let's go. So if you want to get most of the exotics in the game, the most you can get is from the countdown. So if you want to go to the Pentacore Fairview Power Plant, on my platform, the PlayStation, if I press down on the D-pad, you get a list of targeted loot, what you can select from. You can select from weapons to gear to get the exotics what you want. Just pick on any of the symbols what you want to be looking for. Majority of the exotics what you want you can get from Countdown. For instance, let's have a look in my stash, for instance. So if I want to look at some weapons, so if I want to say Elmo's engine, I put my target loot on assault rifle. So back in the stash. If I want like the backfire, Lady Death, but if I want them two, I'll go on that selection and put the target loot as SMGs. The blue screen, the Bullet King, Iron Lung, the Pestilence. If I want to search for these three, I put my target loot on LMGs. If I want the Lullaby, the Scorpio, the Sweet Dreams, I'd put my target loot on shotguns. If I want the Dread Addicts, the Mantis, the Sacrum, I'd put my target loot on the Marksman rifles. If I want the Diamondback, the Dr. Home, the Merciless, I'll put my target loot on the rifles. The Ruthless, that is a paid variant from the store. It's just another name for a Merciless. The Ruthless is just exactly the same as the Merciless, but it's just got a different name and a different skin. You re-roll the Merciless to get the Ruthless because you've already got the skin if you purchase the bundle from the store, because it's just the same with the Lullaby as well. So the Vindicator, you buy that from the Descent, with the Descent store, whatever you want to call it, the Descent bench. If you go outside the Descent, what's near the White House, you've got like a station outside the Descent. If you've got enough points, you can buy the Vindicator from the Descent. Right, let's have a look at some more exotics. Right, the Eagle Bear, or the Eagle Bearer, sorry. You can get that from the Dark Hours raid, but you'll be needing a team to do the raid. You can also get the Eagle Bearer from a Dark Zone as well. So if you look for a targeted Dark Zone that has an invaded, like there down there, if you look for the Dark Zone with a knife symbol, that means it's invaded, so that's where you need to go. You can either get the Eagle Bearer or the Ravenous from the Dark Zone what has been targeted for invaded. But the Ravenous, you can get that from the Iron Horse raid, but that also requires a team to do the raid. And the other gun what you get from Iron Horse as well is the Regulus, and that's also available from the Iron Horse raid, but you need to do Iron Horse a couple of times to complete some projects. So when you do your first Iron Horse run, you'll get a project, and then you'll get some more projects after that. The Busy Little Bee, you can get that from Countdown as well. Just put your target a loot as pistols. The Capacitor, you can get that from the Summit. I think you need to do about 5 projects in the Summit to get the Capacitor. The Chameleon, you could probably get that from Countdown. Just put your target a loot as assault rifle, because it is a exotic assault rifle. It does look like an SMG, but it's not an SMG. It's an assault rifle. Just put your target loot as an assault rifle. The Bighorn, you can get that from the Dark Zone as well, but you mostly get it from a legendary. You can do a legendary solo if you wanted to, if you've got the right build for it. But you can also search for a team on the to get the Bighorn. But I don't know which one's easiest, but you can just go for a Dark Zone or go for a legendary. The Ouroboros, you need a team as well. A team. You want you and another 3 people to do the incursion. You can get that from the incursion from the Paradise Lost. So with the gear pieces, guys, if you put the target loot on the countdown, you can get these 3 masks: the Catharsis mask, the Coyotes mask, and the Bio mask. Like I say, it does take a bit of time to grind for them, but you do eventually get them. It just takes time, but remember to put your target loot on max just to get any of these 3. Right, the backpacks, the Memento and the Ninja Bike backpack, and the Acosta's backpack. You can get these from the countdown as well. Just make sure you put the backpack target loot on to get these. Nice and easy. Chest plates, the tardigrade and the collector, you can get them from countdown as well. With the Ridgeway Pride chest plate, you got to do the summit for that. You need to do the 100 floors in the summit to get the Ridgeway Pride chest plate. You need to complete the 100 floors, and that means to complete with the hunters at the end as well. So you need to do every floor and then do the hunters at the end of the summit, and when you've completed that, you get the Ridgeway Pride chest plate. Nice and easy. Holsters, Imperial Dynasty, Shocker Punch, Waveform. You can get them from the countdown. Just put your target loot on holsters. So with the Dodge City Gunslinger holster, you need to make sure you've got the project for that. I can't remember if you get the project from Anaya or somewhere. You need to make sure you got the project for that, I think, as well. I remember, if I can remember, I think there's a gas station right over here. I think you can do that, and then there should be like a little gun box on the floor somewhere. I think I can remember, or you might get it from the stash box or the loot box, what you get from completing the control point, and you do get the part of the gunslinger holster. And then after when you complete that, you need to make sure you put your global settings on heroic, and then you get level 4 control points. You need to do different factions of the control points. You need to make sure you need to do a hyena level 4 control point, and then you need to make sure you need to do the True Sons level 4 control point. Let's look for a level 4 control point. Well, let's have a look, see if we can find a True Sons. So that one's a True Sons one, the Washington Monument. If you see like a symbol with 3 like a signal bar next to it, that means it's the True Sons. And you want to look for the Outcast control points as well. It's like a biohazard sort of symbols face control point. You want to put them on level 4 control points just to try and get the gunslinger holster. Right, we'll move on to knee pads. Knee pads, all 3 of these you can probably get from countdown. Just put your target loot on knee pads. Gloves, the Bloody Knuckles and the Rug gauntlets, you could probably get them from countdown. Just put the target loot on gloves. Maybe you probably get the BTSU gloves, I'm not too sure, but there is a way to get the BTSU gloves. If I normally need the BTSU gloves, I normally go to Camp White Oak, what I normally do is put my difficulty on hard, and then just keep farming this mission until I get the BTSU gloves, because the mission has the black tusk, and the boss in this mission, he's a healing boss and he's a named boss. So if you get a named healing boss, he normally drops the BTSU gloves. So that's where I keep farming for the BTSU gloves. But you can always try Countdown, see if it drops in Countdown. But yeah, but the other gloves, if you want them, will drop in Countdown for you. So with sidearms, the busy little bee and the mosquito, you can probably get them from Countdown. Just put your target loot as pistols. You can probably get that from there. And if you want the Liberty, guys, with the Liberty, you need to complete the Capitol Stronghold, complete the American History Museum on hard difficulty, complete Viewpoint View Museum on hard difficulty, then complete Space Administration on hard difficulty, and then you should be able to obtain the Liberty sidearm at the crafting bench, and that's how you get the Liberty. The Nemesis you can probably get, it'll take about a couple of weeks or a few weeks to try and craft this, because you need to do the strongholds. If you see a stronghold what's highlighted red, you need to do these. It could take up to 3 weeks to get this Nemesis. So like here we've got Tidal Basin, and then if you see any other of the strongholds what are highlighted, I do recommend to do them. And if you've got a friend who's already got a Nemesis, and if they open exotic caches, and they can probably get a Nemesis from doing that as well. So if you got any friends to join, just join on your friends, and then if they drop it from an exotic cache, they can just drop it for you. And that is pretty much it for the exotics, guys. So there you go. So thanks again for watching. Thanks, you've been awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.